This demo is brought to you by our friends at Softball Fans. Visit www.softballfans.com for all of your 2017 slow pitch needs.
All right, Freak PT12 Maxload with the good old alloy handle. Let's not look too far into this. This is just a Freak 30 barrel and end load with an alloy handle just to give it a different feel. Since we know this bat's going to be good, we went ahead and put 350, 400 swings on it just to make sure this barrel is good and broken in, so we can see the difference as far as the feedback goes from the Freak 30 to the Freak 12. So I'm just basically going to talk about that while you watch Fat Boy swing it.
As always, special thanks goes out to the crew at Softball Fans for the hookup on this one. This one is a 28, and as I mentioned, has the same 12-inch barrel and a half-ounce end load that the Freak 30 would. We did know this was going to be a good bat based on what we know about the Freak 30, so I decided to do this review a little differently. I wanted to get it good and broken in so I could get an idea of what the handle was going to do. Would it feel any different, better, worse? I'm going to go ahead and explain what my thoughts are on this one. From the get-go, this one did perform well, but I did have a little bit of an issue ironing out what was good and bad as far as the feedback goes. For the first 50 to 75 swings, it was a little bit of an adventure. Always seemed to hit the ball well, but if not hit directly on the screws, it would let you know. I did immediately notice a difference in sound, though. That typical Miken ping that we've came to know was still there, but it had a little bit of a deeper pitch to it. And if you really squared one up and got it on the screws, you'd hear a really good crack sound out of it. I remember Wheeler Huff saying in one of his videos that this would take a couple hundred to get going and feeling good, and that was pretty accurate to me. About the 200 swing mark with this one, and it was lights out. Still had a bit of a different feel to it, but the barrel was definitely wide open as far as performance goes, which allowed the bat to feel good, and that unforgiving feel was completely gone. Time went on and we kept hitting it and it kept performing better, but the feel never changed. Even in this video here, there were some balls that I felt like I missed or even didn't get all of, but they were some of the best ones that I hit. I'm just not used to that different kind of feel of feedback. Just a touch more feedback than we're used to having out of these bats, and just a hint of unforgiveness if you do miss it completely. It still destroys the ball in classic Freak 30 fashion, though.
Oh man, it was.
If you prefer a little more feedback or just want to see what this bat is about in comparison to the Freak 30, I definitely say buy it with confidence. There's no whip or flex or anything like that from either one of these handles. If someone tells you they can feel a Freak 30 handle flex and they've gone with this to alleviate the problem, just nod your head and smile and move
That was
on.
such a bad swing.
There's absolutely no advantage or disadvantage to either one of these as far as the handles go. If you liked the older DeMarini Stadium line, this would be right up your alley. In closing, I did want to mention that as far as me just standing here hitting more home runs than I normally would in a round, take that with a grain of salt. This bat was the 28, and that works really well for me. The heavier the bat, the better I hit with it. And combined with having almost 400 swings on it, I was pretty much just up there swinging out of my shoes and just having fun, just to shoot some video so I could sit here and ramble about it. But that's my thoughts on this, though, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If this is by chance the first video of mine that you found, be sure to subscribe to the channel. There's all kinds of good stuff on there. There's always more coming. You can like this video and share it around to anybody you know that might be curious about one of these bats. And you can comment wherever I've got this posted with any questions or comments or anything like that. Thanks, guys. For great prices on this bat and many more, you can call Softball Fans at 1-800-672-0822, or if you're not a member of the forums yet, you can head over to www.softballfans.com, click on the Community tab, and then click Forums, and then go ahead and register. Once you get all signed up, then go up to the search box and type in the name Me Loco Man, as I've shown it spelled below the search box here. On the next page, down below your search function, you will see his profile. Go ahead and click on that, and then click Start a Conversation, and he will be able to get you some of the best prices on all of your slow pitch softball needs. Thanks, everyone.